here today to bring you the weekday inspiration from the original teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda. This morning's excerpt that I'd like to read to you from Swami Kriyananda's The New Path about his years with Yogananda reads like this. The closer we drew to him spiritually, meaning to Yogananda, the less he sought to teach us by words. I prefer to speak with the eyes, he once told me. He never wanted to impose his instruction on us from without. His method of teaching, rather, was to help us to dig wells of intuitive insight within ourselves. The closer we felt to him, the closer we came to knowing our own true self, the God within. And this is a very poignant passage to us. Of course, Yogananda is no longer in the body, and so we can say to ourselves, what does it mean to us? But the reality is that with every circumstances in life, with every interaction we have with people, with every situation, with every project, with absolutely every thought that we experience in our lives, we can dig these wells of intuitive insight. And how do we do that? Well, intuition is first and foremost built during the last portions of our meditation after we've completed our techniques and we sit in the silence. That's where we begin to exercise our intuitive muscles, you might say. And then when we're in activity, the way it works is, first of all, we try, of course, to bring our meditative vibration experience into our activity, into the actions of the day. But when we're in the midst of those actions, we can grow our intuitive insight by asking inwardly, what does God want of us in that moment? What is it I'm supposed to understand in that moment? We don't want to make it a mental exercise, but we need to use that question. We need to have that inner conversation with the divine, which means with our own higher self. Because as he says at the end of this paragraph, the knowing of our own true self, the God within. And so even when Yogananda was alive, it wasn't about getting to know him personally or his personality. It was about getting to know our own true higher self. And the closer we are in our communion with the highest self within, with the divine within, and we keep that dialogue going, asking those questions. What step should I be taking now? Asking that inwardly. What does that mean? What just happened here? How can I understand it more deeply? And bit by bit, when we ask the right questions within, the intuitive insight is developed and it grows. Joy to you, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Blessings. Bye-bye now.